welcome back. Anne Marie here. So today I wanted to bring you a short little video with some roller release work. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I love to stretch, but using the roller is another great technique if you don't already do it, to really consider incorporating into your workout routine or just your overall fitness well-being. So I don't know, I have a longer one. Sometimes you can get shorter ones. I like this one because I like to lay on it sometimes, and that's how we're going to start today. So go ahead and grab your roller and put it in the center of your mat. And you have to just kind of position yourself here so you can lay on the mat, have your head on, and you still have your bottom on. Just keep those knees bent, arms flat right now, and just go ahead and let yourself get comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in. Remember, release work is just kind of relaxing. So let's go ahead and bring those arms straight to the sky. And you're just going to act like you're reaching forward, pulling your scapula apart. And then you let that scapula sink back down. And go ahead, reach up to the sky and back down. Exhale. Give me a couple more here. Nice. Now if you're comfortable, go ahead and open those arms out to the side, let them rest down, and just take one arm and start drawing big circles, trying to get, you might have to move your knees down a bit if you have long arms like I do. Nice wide range of motion. Feel a nice stretch through your chest muscles, your pectoral muscles. A lot of times when we have a lot of tension in our upper back, our chest is also tight. Need to open that chest up more. Now let's go ahead and reverse, go the opposite way. Just draw those big circles around. Really let your whole scapular move. Feel that motion all the way around. And one more. So go ahead and put that hand down and let's reverse it to the other side. Whatever side you start with first is fine. A couple more this way. Again, nice wide range of movement, really feeling that stretch through the chest muscles, and reverse it, come around, a few more, and last one. And go ahead and bring that arm down. Now I just want you to roll side to side along your back with the length of the roller. Couple more rolls. Good job. So now go ahead, let's come off of the roller, and we're going to go ahead now and we're going to turn the roller horizontal on the mat, and we're just going to come right on the edge of our bottom there. Your arms might get a little tired, in all honesty, during this, because you do support yourself quite a bit. If that's too hard, you could go ahead and do one leg. I'm going to go ahead and do two legs. So what I like to do is I like to go up and down the muscle, not going over any joints, staying with the muscle. 4 or 5, I don't know, maybe even more, 6 times, back and forth. And then I like to change the direction of my feet. So right now my toes are pointing up. Now I'm going to bring them in as if I'm, my toes are turned inward like pigeon-toed, and you'll hit a slightly different angle of that muscle. So that's why I like to change the toe position, because when you do that, you work a slightly different muscle. Now turn those toes out, and you'll start to hit the edge of the ITB band, but don't worry, we'll get that one really good later. A couple more. Now come back, toes up. Now lean those toes over to one side just a little bit more weight in the left leg. Come to center. To the right, just a little more weight on the right leg, and bend those knees. Same thing with the calves now we're going to do. And again, you can do one leg at a time, or you could do one leg at a time like this. So a little extra added weight on it. And just go up and down that muscle. Turn to the side. And then this side. And then separate the legs, cross the left leg over the right leg, inside, outside. Rolling away on the mat here. Now, let's go ahead and do the toes like we did earlier. So point them together. You have to separate your legs a little bit there. Don't go over the knee though. And straight up and outward. Good job. Okay, so got the back side good. We will get to the higher part of the glute right after we do our thighs. So let's go ahead and lay straight down on this. Again, not going over the knee joint. Use your forearms, kind of keep your belly in tight so your back doesn't sink in, and go up and down those thighs. Forward and back. Pulling forward with the arms and pushing away. Same thing, toes to the corner of the room. Hit a different part of that quadricep. Toes down. Toes in. Let's do a couple more straight and back all the way down. Perfect. Now let's do the front of the leg, the tibia area. So again, if you don't like this, one leg at a time, just go ahead and roll them in and out. Kind of point them together, point them out to the back of the room, and straight. Okay, so now I'm gonna stay seated this way so you can see how I move, but you're just gonna go ahead and sit right on here, and you're gonna do the figure 4 position where you just cross your leg over the other leg. And just kind of start to roll up and down that glute a little higher. That piriformis muscle is back in there, and that gets finicky on a lot of us. So just kind of roll back and forth. And now I'm going to have you, keeping this foot here, lean over and roll really into that. Feel that area right through here. Really position that so you feel almost sometimes like it tickles in a way. And then you know you have like a little bit of a knot in there. And come back, and then to this side, keeping the same leg bent over, and go back and forth. Okay, come back to center. Let's cross the other leg over. First start, just kind of going up and down the back side. And then we're going to go to one side first. Roll up and down that gluteus on the side here. And then let's go to the other side. And as you can see, you really have to use your foot a lot and your arms for the motion of the roller to go back and forth. Okay, last one there. Now the ITB band. This is usually the one that will wake most people up, so this is how I like to do it. I like to come closer to the edge so I can have my foot up here to really make myself move. And I'm gonna push with that foot and my elbow. I'm gonna just start here, and then I'm gonna roll right off of the screen here for you. You push this back a little bit. I like to cover a lot of ground with this one. So I go up and down. Again, not going over the knee joint. Some of you, this might be, if it's the first time you've done it, it might really be like, whoo, so just do a little bit. And now what I really like to do is I like to kind of lean forward a little bit and hit that outer top area of the quad that a lot of us miss during stretching. Oh yeah, right there. Whew. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead to the other side. And then we end with a couple nice ones. I promise. Okay, so again, on our side, leg up, just start a little bit. Kind of let your body know what it's in for. Again, this will make you feel fantastic. You're just releasing all that, those tight muscles, the fascia. You've got to keep that tissue really, really soft, and rolling is the best way to do it. So again, really up and down that whole band. It is a band that gets super tight on runners, but actually tight on all of us. Now again, kind of roll forward a little bit. Start working that other area outside of the quad, that top area, just a little off center. There. A couple more. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to just lay back and start to roll our upper back. So again, gentle. Just do a few here. And now what I like to do, us girls have to pick our hair up or it gets rolled right under. Kind of lean to the side and you get right through that lat and where it connects to the back of the armpit. And come back this way. And then turn to the other side. If something hurts though, obviously don't do it. And then come all the way down. And what I like to do here is I like to reach over and tap my hands forward and reach over. Almost kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Pilates spine corrector. That's when you're across the whole like barrel, but this can kind of give you a little bit of a similar feeling where you're really opening up your chest. One more. So now let's just go ahead and roll that back just a little bit more. Lay right down on it with your neck. And I want you to turn, kind of look not quite horizontal, but almost like a little bit of a diagonal behind you, not behind you, but off to the side. And that just feels a little bit more like, almost like a little deep, like you don't have a ball, you're rolling back and forth, but a little bit of pressure into those muscles to release some tightness. And then bring that head back to the center. And let's look over to the other side. And up. Again, reach those arms back. And bring them to the side. Kind of scoot yourself up. And so there's a little short start to some roller release techniques. And I can bring you some more, but it'd be a really good idea to get one of these and start adding this into your routine. So until next time.